With us today is Jim Schultz, store manager and co-owner of High Plains Scuba. For some, it's the beauty of the reef and the marine life that inhabits it. For others, it's the thrill and discovery deep inside a wreck or a cave. I'm talking about scuba diving, and everybody has a different reason for doing it. But most would agree that it's the sheer enjoyment of experiencing the underwater world, a world so far removed from ours that it will truly amaze you. Jim, what's the allure of scuba diving?
The biggest allure of scuba diving, I think, is being able to have almost otherworldly experience underwater. We're so used to terra firma and living on ground, and to be able to go into an alien environment such as water where we can't really survive and explore and interact and see the amazing things that are living sometimes just feet from us, but we don't get to experience it unless we're down there with them and on scuba. So it's just fascinating.
Well, who can scuba dive?
Practically anybody with the desire and just a few key things. There's some medical concerns that we just need to make sure are okay, but almost anybody, once you hit age 10 and up to as old as you're healthy enough to dive. So I have divers that are 80 years old out there scuba diving. So if you have desire and you meet those minimum requirements, you certainly can dive.
Let's talk about High Plains Scuba. How long have you been in business?
Let's see, we started back in 1983, so it's just about 27 years now that we're hitting in business. Kind of started in a little smaller facility and have grown to a facility with a heated pool and a couple of classrooms now.
And what does High Plains Scuba have to offer?
We actually are a full service facility, so beginning with training, we go all the way through instructor levels, but we do teach kids. We do travel throughout the world, so as close as Horsetooth Reservoir, down to Blue Hole in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, all the way around the world to places like Lembe Strait, over by Sulawesi, of course the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, Hawaii. We service all the equipment that we sell, so if you have issues or concerns with it, or basically it's kind of like a car, it needs regular maintenance, and it is life support, so it's something we have to keep after. And then of course we are full service retail facility as well, so snorkeling and diving equipment to take care of all kinds of needs that way as well.
And your training pool is right there in your facility?
Yes, and it's heated. It's a little bit warmer than the public pools around here, which is nice. So with the issue of body heat being wicked away 25 times faster when you're underwater, it's kind of nice being able to have a little warmer water to begin with and kind of teach people, yes, you need a wetsuit because you get cold really fast.
People can travel and book their scuba trips with a lot of different companies, so why would they choose to travel with High Plains Scuba?
Really, we try and make it a no-hassle experience. So when they're trying to figure out, oh, I need to get this flight connected with that flight and do all that, we take that out of the equation for them. We can say, okay, here's your itinerary. We have a trip leader going with you, so if there's a little snag in things, they can go to bat for you and take care of that. So you don't really have to deal with that yourself. You can go, relax, put your feet up, and really just plug in and enjoy the dive trip.
Tell us what you and your team enjoy most about what you do.
Really, to be able to take them from the class pool to the open waters all the way out to the other side of the world, or Hawaii, or just wherever they decide to go, and open up this alien world to them so that they can really see that there are amazing things just off their doorstep sometimes.
I understand you have some incredible ways to give back to the community, including a scuba poker tournament. Tell us about it and how that works.
We literally take people down to the bottom of our pool. We have a weighted table with poker chips and plasticized cards, and we have to adapt a little bit down there, so we use what looks like a little underwater magnadoodle, so we can write to each other what our bids are and things like that. But we actually play underwater poker, but the focus of it, which, I mean, obviously the poker is a lot of fun, is to raise funds, typically for a wounded veteran or a military family that's perhaps just having a financial difficulty of some kind. But just to give back, I mean, like I said, our community has done so much for us in terms of our customer base and stuck with us for 27 years. And just been great folks. So we like to give back and just do different things. There's other events we do where we also support the Larimer County Dive Rescue Team, which is strictly volunteer people. They go out, jump into a lake, and rescue you from your car or whatever happens to you, and nothing more than a little byline in the paper for them most of the time, but they do a lot of hard work to get ready for that, so we like to help them out too.
Well, that's great. Thanks for serving our community. And you have a special offer for our NoCo Link viewers. Why don't you tell us about it?
Yes, I do. Right now, if you mention this ad to us, we're offering that 2 people sign up for Scuba Lessons. The second person gets that for half off, which is about a $73 savings, so it's quite a bit of savings.
Well, as your gateway to adventure for over 26 years, High Plains Scuba has everything you need to get started. Visit their website for more information, or to schedule a training class, or to book a dive. High Plains Scuba will do all of the planning and leave all of the fun to you. Visit them on the web at highplainscuba.com. This segment was brought to you by our friends at High Plains Scuba.